Hi everyone, it's Dave Larson with West USA Realty here today, and I thought I would try and answer common questions that I get about owning a pool here in Arizona. By the way, it's December 4th and just an absolutely gorgeous day here in Arizona. Not the kind of day where we generally need a pool, but you could certainly get in one today if you wanted. So anyway, I'm going to start out with this pool here, which is has a lot of common features that we like to see in pools that make them a lot of fun. So first off, I'm going to start with a very basic thing, which is the surface of the pool. So this home and pool, if you take a look, has what's known as a Pebble-tech surface. It's a really good finish for down here in Arizona. It generally is sold as having a lifetime of living in it, meaning it'll last as long as you pretty much, and for most people it seems like that's the case. That is sort of a pebble suspended in an epoxy mix, extremely hard and durable. Also, it comes in a variety of colors. This is one that's sort of a bluish green kind of finish, which is pretty popular, and we see a lot of that. The other common surface, and I'll try and find another pool that has it, is just a plaster pool, which is kind of what we all grew up with. Plaster is the sort of the white surface that we all grew up with as far as pool finish. Nothing wrong with it, it just doesn't last as long as Pebble-tech. Generally speaking, now you can get 10 to 15 years of life out of a plaster pool finish, which isn't bad, but it isn't like this where it's going to last as long as you probably. Another thing that this home has, and this pool has, that I think is kind of cool, is the deck. The deck here is done with sort of a travertine tile look. We will see travertine too, and a variety of other surfaces. When we all grew up, there was something called Kool-deck that was very common, which was sort of a little layer over the top of concrete to give it some texture. Again, a pretty good surface, but just did not last very long. You generally, again, 10 to 15 years, where this kind of a surface, you'll get tired of it before it wears out. This one also has a cleaning system that I'd like to show that's kind of attractive. It's called an in-surface cleaning system. So if you take a look here, you'll see like a little circle, and more over here and here, kind of interspersed throughout the pool. And how those work is when the pool pump is running, a couple of them will pop up and they jet water out along the surface of the pool and kick up any dirt in the pool, and then the filter can draw it out. A lot of people like this because there isn't a machine wandering around in the pool when they're in the pool. That kind of gets in the way of pool fun. And then the other big feature that this one has, and it is actually very commonly referred to as a water feature, which is this over here. It's like a little waterfall when the pool is running. That'll be a little waterfall if you turn it on that way, and it just adds a lot of enjoyment and kind of life and coolness to your pool. So that's kind of it on this pool. Pool generally looks pretty good shape. If it was a little warmer day, I'd be jumping in. If you have other questions on pools and or homes in Arizona, don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can reach me easiest on my cell phone or text at 602-430-5755, or email me at Arizona, all spelled out, Dave Larson, Larsen, @gmail.com. Thanks again. I hope this was helpful, and I'll try and do a few more of these on other pools to point out some other kinds of features that you might see and might want. Thanks again. Bye-bye.